Hey guys, my name's Cara Landals and I am at the My 24/7 gym in San Remo, Victoria. Today we're going to go through your mobility and dynamic warm-up, so some movement preparation before you guys get into your gym workout. So roll out your mat and let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise you're going to do is for core activation, and that's the dead bug. So we're going to lie down on the mat, on your back, in a tabletop position, so knees stacked over the hips and shoulders stacked, wrists over shoulders in line. So squeeze your shoulder blades down and back into the mat, plug them down. Make sure you've got a neutral spine so you're not arching the back and flaring the rib cage out. You're drawing your belly, your top rib cage down and making sure you stay neutral. From here, we're going to take a big inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to lengthen and extend one leg to the opposite arm. So thumb goes back towards the mat and heel reaches out long. Inhale back to center, exhale all the way down. So we're doing around 6 reps on each leg, slow and controlled, making sure that as we extend, our lower back doesn't come off the ground like this. So drawing down, staying really strong, pulling the hip bones up towards the belly button. So we'll go for 6 slow repetitions on each leg. Exhale, and then inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. It's important while you do this that you really point the toe or extend the leg and squeeze the quad muscle, and make sure that we're really elongating every muscle, activating every muscle. So last 4, breathe out 3, breathe out 2, and breathe out last 1. And then coming down. So that's your dead bug. We're then going to go into the next exercise, which is a thoracic spine mobility drill on all 4s. So we're going to come down onto the ground, stack the wrists in line with the shoulders and knees in line with the hip bones or just slightly underneath. Again, neutral spine, belly on strong. Take one arm behind the head and we'll take an inhale and open the chest, rotate up. When you do this, don't move or swivel the hips. You're just rotating the upper torso. So that's the inhale, and then exhale all the way down. Inhale, open up. Exhale all the way down. So we want to stay strong on this arm so we don't cave in as we rotate in. We want to really press into the ground, make sure this shoulder isn't dropping down, and we're rounding that back. So we're going to go for 8 reps on each side. We'll inhale and exhale. While you do this, you can reverse the breath, which I'll show you on the other side. But it's important to match the breathing to each repetition. Last 2. Open up, last 1. So we'll do the other side now, and we'll reverse the breathing. So we're going to make sure that this time as we take an inhale, we're going to come down. So we inhale on the down phase, exhale and really open the chest on the up phase. And we make sure that our hips are a bit closer to our heels to ensure that our back doesn't round or arch or our hips don't move. So that'll help you to not let them move. So we're going to take an inhale and exhale. looking up to where you want to go. 4 more. Breathe out 3. Breathe out 2, keeping those hips stable. Breathe out 1. And last one. So that's your thoracic spine mobility drill. Now we're going to go into the Spiderman lunge from a downward dog position. A downward dog to spider lunge, and it looks like this. I'm going to start off in downward dog. Lift the hips using the abdominals, press them back. I'm going to take an inhale here. Big stretch, chest towards the knees, so you can bend those knees as much as you like. Nice flat back. Exhale, take the right leg all the way to the right hand. Plant it down softly, drop the back knee, and open the chest. So here, you're just trying to get a nice flat back and you're not rounding over. So you come up onto those tippy fingers. Inhale back to downward dog. Bend the knees and exhale, take it to the other side. Drop the back knee and open the chest. So that's 1 rep. We'll do 6 total, alternating sides, so it's 12 altogether. Off we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can take your time to hang out in the lunge position. We're stretching right down through those inner thighs and the groin. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, use your abdominals to pull that leg up. Go 2 more. Open the chest, last one. And that's your down dog to spider lunge. We're now going to go into your quadruped bird dog exercise. So turning on those glutes, really good for shoulder mobility, whole core activation. So we start off again on all 4s, stacking everything in alignment, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and then from there we're going to inhale, take the left or right leg, extend it behind you in line with the hip, no higher. Pull up through the belly so you're not arching the back like this. Pulling up, lift the hip bones to the belly. Take the other arm out, so opposite arm comes out, thumb up. And then exhale, come down, repeat on the other side. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come down. We'll do 6 repetitions on each side. Exhale, down. Exhale, down. So while you do these, make sure that you're not dropping through that belly. Core stays nice and tight, you're squeezing the glute. That's 3. Last 3 on each side. Draw up through that belly, stay strong on the leading arm, the standing arm. 2 to go. Last 1 on each side. And down. So make sure you do 6 on each side or 12 alternating. And we'll go into your final activation exercise for the warm-up next. So the next exercise, our final exercise, the activation and warm-up, is our squat to stand with a lateral reach overhead. So it looks like this. We're going to hinge at the hips, push the hips back, feel a stretch in those hamstrings, come all the way down, grab underneath our toes, squat down, keeping our knees wider than our second toe, and then arms are in between the knees. Now depending on how low you can get here, we want to make sure you're not rounding. So we want chest up, shoulders back, and then we're going to take a reach and open the chest to one side, and then reach and open the chest to the other side. That's 1 rep. We're going to lift the hips straight up again, stretch, and then drop back down into that nice low squat. Open chest on the left side, open chest on the right side, making sure the knees don't cave in. That's 2 reps. I'm going to show you another 2 on the side. So you want to stay in that squat position the whole time. Come down, hip hinge, hamstring stretch, then into the squat. Weight in the heels, open the chest, stretch and open to one side. In the upper chest, stretch and open to the other side. Getting a nice thoracic mobilization, then lift the hips for the next rep. Lower the hips, open and open. And you can already feel the burn in the quads. So that's 2 reps. I want you to do 6 repetition non-stop without a break, and that should get everything firing and get you prepped for the workout.